Do you need something?
No, ma'am, I'm good.
Okay. I was just making sure.
Yes, ma'am, thank you.
How's it going? Oh, did you really?
Thank you.
I'm going to show you a picture of me running in this hallway.
I look forward to seeing it. I'll probably see you after.
Just have a seat for me, sir, and I'll call you right now.
Hello,
Hi, how can I help
I'd
you?
like to file a complaint, please.
No, you just give me 1 second, please. I have to leave in my office for 1 second, so I need you to step outside the door. Thank you. One second. I'll go into this room. Thank you.
Hey, Jesse, is this, what is it? What is it?
That is
Yeah.
here, but you don't need it, yeah. Okay, let's go.
You can sit right here.
So this is yours, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You have all of these that you can do anything with book.
I have to get on the phone. I got somebody on wait. Hold. How can I help you?
I'd like to file a complaint against the VA hospital.
Okay. What's your last name?
Collier C 7470.
Okay, what do you mean you want to file a complaint against them?
Well, no, ma'am, because, yes, ma'am, I was sent upstairs on the 6th floor for observation, pending treatment. And I just want to go out and smoke a cigarette. Of course, I can't.
Okay, so you, okay.
So what I want to say is, if I'm up for observation with maybe treatment in the future, I should be able to leave this hospital, go out there on the smoking ground to smoke a cigarette. I should be able to do that.
What did you say your last name was again?
C 7470.
First name Robert?
Robert, middle name Earl. Name that's my mother's father.
So when were you discharged?
Oh, about 30, 40 minutes ago. Because they refused to let me smoke.
What's your full social security number?
407967470.
You were on 6th floor?
Yeah.
Okay. So you want to file a complaint against the VA?
Yes, ma'am. For smoking policy that shouldn't pertain to, they should have it to where, like down at the bottom of the hill where you used to have the,
Hold on, I don't hate to cut you off. Let me just make sure, trying to get an advocate that can come and talk to you. 'Cause I just take the initial complaint at the desk.
oh, okay.
Okay, so the complaint is,
VA policy on smoking, because it's not fair to the people who smoke. They want to control the people.
okay,
We're all of us ain't sheep. I tell you that right. I'm not a sheep. I don't follow.
so your complaint is against the VA. So you left because they wouldn't allow you to smoke.
When they discharged me, I was down there with the cops. You wouldn't believe the cops they called on me. I was surrounded by 15, 18 cops. Because they wanted to take this IV out of my arm, and I told them not to touch me, plain and simple. And so when I was outside, they I guess they had it, which is fine. So they said, go ahead and discharge me. That's when I walked off property. Because I wanted to smoke a cigarette, because the VA policy is there to control the people. They don't want people to smoke at all. So they want to make it hard on them as they can when they come up in here. And I blame it on you, the employees, for not standing up for your rights.
I'm trying to see if I can find an prison advocate to you. So you left because they want to file a complaint against the VA for smoking policy.
I was even talking to a cop at he said, I understand, people, they should have a smoking places for people who are in the hospital, just for observation, without nothing going on, just to sit there and look at you for 24 hours and say, well, we don't know you, and then come to find out, they wanted a GI specialist going down and look at my stomach, and I said, well, is that going to happen? They came back and, well, we can get you in tomorrow morning, and I said, fuck that. I'm not waiting another 24 hours to get something done. I understand there's a lot of people who need a lot of attention.
Okay. Hold on, I'm getting somebody come touch me.
Hello, my name is Sarah. I'm a patient advocate here. I understand you want to.
Repeat that again?
My name is Sarah. I'm a patient advocate.
Yes, ma'am.
I understand you want to file a concern.
Don't want to file a complaint.
Okay, if you want to come across the hall, we'll get you pulled up.
I put some information in the chat. I think
All right, thank you. Are you currently inpatient, sir?
Not anymore.
We're gonna go right in here. If you would like, you can have a seat in one of those two chairs. Please.
I like sitting in this one. It looks more comfortable.
Okay, just be careful with it because I don't know how sturdy it is.
Yeah, if I fall, it's my fault.
Can I please get you to verify your full name for me?
Call you Robert E.
And the last word of your social, please.
7470.
Okay, and what would you like to file a complaint about?
The VA smoking policy on inpatient that's under observation,
Okay,
because they don't want you to smoke.
okay. Yeah, that was a.
But I don't want. Yes, ma'am. Marty, I heard policy up to here. I'm so fucking tired of policy. But what I want to know, if I'm just here for observation, because it's going to take another 12 hours for them to get a GI to go down my throat and look at my stomach, another 12 hours without a cigarette. They offer me a passenger, patches, lounges, and what else they got. You know what the worst thing about patches are?
What?
You can't keep them lit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm a smoker. And so, I should be able to walk off these premises, smoke a cigarette, and come back on without no problem. I should be able to do that. I'm just here for them to watch. Come in and take blood every once in a while, and they listen to my heartbeat. I don't know how many doctors come in one after the other and will listen to my heart, listen to do this, listen to do that. It's like I'm some type of training fucking dummy or something.
Okay.
I just want to be able to, anybody who's up there on observation in this hospital should have the opportunity to go out and smoke about every 4 hours. 6 hours, it'd be just as well. But the chance to go out and smoke, period, without taking my right away as a smoker, because they don't like it.
Okay.
Do you know why they keep people in here 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 weeks without a cigarette? They're hoping when they get out, they'll quit. That's the reason they do this shit. No other reason. They want to control the people. Like you're a sheep. You follow. You do what you're told. You don't ask no questions. You don't stand up for yourself. You just do what you're told. I'm not a sheep. I don't follow.
I'm not ignoring you. I'm making notes to make
I
sure
know.
I got your.
I hear you.
Okay.
Let me ask you this. Who do you work for?
Who do I work for? As the agency or like who my supervisor is?
Who do you work for?
The Department of Veterans Affairs.
No, you don't.
Okay, well
Try again.
That's my employer.
That's your employer. Who do
Right.
you work for?
The veterans.
Yes.
I'm
there
a
you go.
veteran too.
That's the answer I'm always seeking, because people forget who they work for. If it wasn't for me putting my life on the line for this hospital, it wouldn't be here. It wouldn't exist. And yet they want to sit there and take what little bit of rights I have away. They tell me I can't do something because they don't approve of it. The policy should be changed. People under observation who doesn't, just waiting to see what happens within the next 10, 14, 24, 36, 48 hours without a cigarette. To me, that's cruel and unusual punishment. That's what it is to me, because they're making these people suffer. You know what the number one most addictive drug is in America, in the world?
What?
Nicotine. And yet they expect people to sit there and drop it and go on about their merry ways. Do you find that easier to use than when you sit down?
I don't like to sit down when I have someone in here because I feel like it's impersonal because you can't see my face.
Yeah.
So I do stand a lot during the day, especially during meetings because it gets hard sitting all day.
Mm.
So yeah, I do appreciate having a standing desk.
I know you don't smoke.
I used to. I did when I was in the military.
Uh-huh. And so when you come up with the VA, did they already have the non-smoking rule? You can't smoke on campus?
No, they didn't. I've been here, I just hit my 10 years. So when I first started working here, they had the smoke shack out front. And you could smoke on property, like in your car or at designated areas.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was probably like 3 or 4 years after I got here that they changed it.
Mm-hmm. See, they had something that worked. They changed it to something that worked just for the VA. It doesn't work for the veterans. What our number one priority is the veterans. Well, how can it be when you sit there and deny them a cigarette that they crave? I mean, crave. I smoke a pack of half cigarettes a day.
Yeah, that's hard.
And it is hard. They don't understand it. They think, because I want to walk off, the premise is to smoke a cigarette because I know I can't smoke here. I know that. I don't do it. But why shouldn't I give an opportunity once every 4 to 6 hours to go out and smoke a cigarette? The next thing I got coming up would have been 12 hours from now to get a GI. And they wanted me to go another 12 hours without a cigarette.
Did anybody explain the,
Policy?
no, not the policy referring to smoking, how it works when you make a complaint with our office?
Well, I don't, yeah, who's the go-to?
So that's what I was gonna ask you is, who did you want to speak to about this? Of course, you know, the policy doesn't come from our local facility, it comes from the top and it trickles down to us. I can send it to our director, she's over our facility.
I've been trying to get an appointment with her for the longest time. Because back in 2023, I was up here taking pictures and videos of government vehicles. I was approached by 3 officers who told me I was breaking the law. They ended up putting me in handcuffs for taking pictures and videos on government property of the white vehicles that y'all use.
Okay.
Which belongs to who? Who those vehicles belong to?
Well, I'm assuming the answer you want is the veterans.
It's the American people. Not just the veterans, the American people. Anybody who pays taxes has the right to come up in this VA and take pictures and videos. They have the right to go outside and take pictures and videos of the buildings and the vehicles that the government uses to perform their duties. And so I was illegally put in handcuffs, detained for over 40 minutes trying to figure out who I was because I wouldn't give them my ID. And then they finally let me go. You know why they let me go? After I had, of a total of about an hour of detaining me, trying to figure out who I was. You know why they let me go? Because they didn't know who I was. Does that make sense? If they wanted to know who I was, why didn't they call fucking Metro Police and come up here and lock me up?
Okay.
So I want to talk to her. I've been begging, and the lady, did you take over somebody's job?
The veteran experience officer?
Yeah, did you take over her job?
No, I did not. No, we still have a supervisor next to her.
Yeah, so can you make me an appointment? Well, if I do it for you, I have to do it for everybody. That's, really?
I can't speak for your previous experiences or what that supervisor said. We do have a new supervisor now, going on about a year and a half, I think. So the way it works is I can put your concerns in. It's also a recommendation. You think that the policy needs to be changed and that you should be able to go out and smoke every 4 hours while you're inpatient. So I can send that to our director.
I mean, if you're hooked up, you got shit running out of everywhere, I can understand you can't make it outside. And if you got upcoming treatments, with 2 or 3 hours, okay, then, yes, okay, I can wait that long after you're done, then I'll go out and smoke. But they just don't want you to smoke because they don't like it. I fired my first primary care doctor because she kept blaming my headaches. I get severe headaches and chronic headaches. Severe neck pain and chronic headaches because I had severe and moderate arthritis in my neck and back to my bilateral nerves. She just kept blaming everything on cigarette smoke. Quit smoking. Smoking causes headaches. And finally I had enough and I told her she didn't fucking listen. And I was loud enough, I was hoping that people out in the waiting room could hear me. I didn't care. I don't care. I don't. I make my voice be heard whether people like it or they don't like it. I'm not a grumpy old man. I stand up for my rights when I think is right. And I'm not just speaking for me about it. I'm speaking about everybody who comes up in here who's in the same situation I am, who keeps being put on hold, and yet they don't let you go out and smoke. I just don't think it's fair. Did you see the lightning show last night?
I'm sorry?
Did you see the lightning show last night?
I did not.
Oh.
Was it good?
I've seen part of it from the window, yeah. Pretty good.
Now, I heard the thunder in the middle of the night, but I didn't bother to get up and look at it.
Yeah, it was about 3:30, 4 o'clock.
Yeah, it was pretty loud. I know that. All right, so I've got your concern typed up here. I'm going to send it to our director. I've also put in there that you're requesting an appointment with her. So the way it works is it gets sent to her executive assistant who will review this, and then they can contact you to discuss your concern. And then if they feel that an appointment is warranted, then they'll give you an appointment with her.
But see, that's like I'm saying, it's always somebody else who controls what I need to do. You know what I'm saying? I mean, she doesn't have an open door policy?
She's, as far as I know, no.
She should.
She's extremely busy.
She should. At least a couple hours a week, she should have an open door policy for people come here and voice their concerns. They don't.
That's what our office is for, because we work directly for her.
But you don't make the decisions. She makes the decisions.
Right.
And see, and as far as, like I said, the other lady up there saying, you know, if she lets me do that, if I go over and talk to that lady, you know, Miss Gainsberg, whatever her name is,
Mm-hmm.
that she lets me do it, she has to let everybody else do it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's mentality at this place. Not, you know, and it shouldn't be up to one person whether one person gets to talk to the lady who wears the suit to try to make a change. My rights are violated. Nobody's up in this place gives a shit but me. I'm a convert since 2003, collecting evidence. Because when I take them to court, I'm going to go pro se, and I will. You know why? Because I'm smarter than they are.
I'm adding in your concern about the director should have an open door policy at least once a week for 3 to 4 hours where veterans can come in.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
that's what I'm adding to this.
I don't care if you have to come in on Saturday. I know that ain't going to happen. It doesn't matter if she comes on Saturday, Sunday, her salary is just the same.